What's up, everybody? It's your boy Y in the building, coming to you live in the clouds. Today we got a special guest, exclusive interview with my boy AZ Chike. Let's get right into it.
Yes, sir.
Who is AZ Chike, and how did you become the artist you are today?
I'm an artist, a businessman, and a brother, a son, and I became who I am today because of LA. Pretty much influence of LA, the impact it had on me.
How did you make your name, and were you always known as AZ Chike?
I got my name because I never had like no nickname for real. So I just kind of like did research on like Egyptian and African names. At the time, we was just like hella deep conscious rapping. So I found like a list online, like a list of Egyptian names, just like Shaka Khan and all that shit is on there. And then Chike was on there. And Chike is the first name. And then Bez, B-E-S, it's a last name. So it was Chike Bez, and Chike stands for power of a God, and Bez means bring joy. So I just picked those because they had the best meanings to me and it went together, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I ran with that. I still remember to this day me telling the homies like, yeah, I'm gonna change my name to Chike. I was living in Compton at the time. I think Sway and the homie Paris was at my house. And we used to record. That's when I first like figured GarageBand out. Nigga, I had like a performance mic sticking out the dresser drawer and we were rapping. But they came over and I told them like, yeah, I'm gonna change my name to Chike, change my Twitter name and everything.
And just ran with it.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, that's how it started. That's crazy. I would never even thought.
Oh God.
So you say you were on the conscious tip back then? Like what time?
Yeah.
About what time was it? Like 2013?
Yeah, this was like 20 shit. I say like 2010 to 2014. We was all just on that like.
Just lyrical, just trying to be
Like Sway was just saying, like his family is TDE, so we kind of took that to heart early on. Like, we just knew we was gonna be just like them. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we just like super conscious and we watching rap battles. We been on Smack URL like nigga early 2010s, literally. So,
ciphers and everything.
Man, listen, every day, like we watching shit, new shit every day.
Sway in the morning, all that.
Man, yes, all that. Like we been on the internet. I feel like we was the first generation. Even y'all, like we the first generation to really get our hands on the internet. Like we been on the YouTube.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We been on the web, on the PlayStation, on the Xbox. You feel me? Like we found any way. You know what I'm saying? We the first generation with Call of Duty, you know what I'm saying? So, you feel me? We been on all that shit. We have so much information in our hands and we watched the TDE shit unfold, so we just wanted to follow in their footsteps. And I remember me and Sway dropped our like first song that they liked, and at the time, that's when Daily Louder, you know that blog? Like sound like, you know that blog, right? Daily Loud? That's when they was like hot. It was hot. And the big homie Keem got our shit put on there. It was juiced, I ain't gonna lie. We ain't never had no shit like that. It was like them and Two Dope Boys. I was like the main blogs back then, but yeah, we was heavy on the conscious shit.
That's dope. I would have never known since listening to like your music now, like a lot more Ratchet turned up, you feel me?
We literally made the decision in 2015. When Sway made that hit and shit started jumping off, we literally made the decision right there. Right hand of God. Like we spoke it like, all right, we're gonna dumb it down. Like simple as that. We didn't even want to do West Coast beats. We wanted to do J. Cole, Ab-Soul tempos. Like we made the decision. Like we was like, all right. We had Rob 2, shout out Rob 2. He was a producer, so we gonna do the West Coast shit. We gonna dumb it down. I wasn't even for it yet. I still wasn't with it. I was still engineering, recording, Sway, throwing ideas out.
You weren't even rapping at that time?
I was rapping, but I wasn't producing it as much. Like I'm not making songs and putting them out. I ain't really putting no songs out. My first songs I really put out and like promoted with confidence was like 2016. I had shit I put out before, but it was like boofery. Like no engineering, no studio, like this GarageBand in my dresser drawer, some bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
I remember how that was.
Yeah.
Sock on the mic and you know what I mean, hanging over the closet.
Not any sock, a dirty sock. You hear me? For sure. But yeah, so when Sway did that, like set the tone. I'm just like, damn. kind of took toll on me. And that following year, I made the decision for myself, like, all right, you gotta dumb it down, gang. Like, you gotta get right. Like, you can still get off. Just get on their level. So us doing this shit today, the Ratchet shit or the turned up shit, this is dumb to us. Like, you feel me? Like, this is us dumbing it down for everybody else to perceive. Like, and you know what I'm saying? It only get worse. Now I only feel like people want to hear feel good music, like he was saying.
Yeah.
Niggas really be spitting, like, you know what I'm saying? But it seeks through the cracks. It ain't really like out there no more. But
it be going over their heads.
Yeah, so we dumb it down.
Do you ever feel like you're gonna go back to that? Like,
probably not. The way music going is not going that way no more.
Yeah.
It started off like that. When we wanted to be conscious, that shit was in. That's when TDE first came up, then they linked up with ASAP, and then Schoolboy Q and Rocky went on their run, and J. Cole first, that's when it was booming. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then after a while, it just became more feel-good music. Like, niggas don't really care what you say. Like, you know what I'm saying? They don't give a fuck. Niggas talk about killing over and over and over again. It don't get boring to people, so fuck it. If that's what people want, we're gonna give them what they want. Cause that's a part of being an artist too, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Mastering the craft and giving the people what they want. So if you can't do that, then you can't be no artist.
Damn.
Yeah, for sure.
I never even thought about it that way.
Yes, sir.
To be honest.
Mm-hmm.
Who created the AZ Cult and who's all a part of the movement nowadays?
I did first, it was just AZ. It was just, to be honest, it always was, like I said, it was on a conscious shit. So I'm just hella thinking deep from the name of the group to my actual name in the rap game. Like, everything is just super deep. By the time I got everything established, then we wanted to dumb it down. If that was the case, if I would have made everything then, I would have been Lil something. Like, you feel me? Like, when I dumbed it down, like Lil Chike or some bullshit, you feel me? Like, but I came up with it, it just stuck, bro. Like, I don't know, it just stuck. Like, I can't explain to you now, like, if I could have go back in time and change, I probably wouldn't, but you know what I'm saying? Because every name comes with stipulations, whether motherfuckers think it's Arizona or not. It don't matter what your name is, they gonna figure out something like, well, I thought it was this, I thought it was that. So I wouldn't change shit, but it kind of just stuck. And we was just like a party group at first, just, you know what I mean, well-known young niggas at first, coming out of high school and shit. And then later on, when I came up with Chike, is when I came up with Cult. You know what I'm saying? Because it was a lot of gang, it was a lot of clique crew. And I didn't want to be the same like everybody else. So I came up with Cult. I'm like, we gonna be a Cult. Like, you know what I'm saying? That sounded way better. And at the time, that's what we was on. Like, we was on some fake ASAP shit. So, like, you know what I'm saying? We wearing dark clothes and, you know what I mean? Like, we still do that to this day. You see me all black with the black turtleneck, you feel me? But, later on, Coke came later on because I feel like it needed something at the end. It couldn't just be AZ. Like, it needed something at the end. And something we could stand on. Like, and gang was just AZ gang. Ew, that sound nasty. That sound nasty. So that's how I came up with the code. And then we started off like 10 deep. It was a lot of us at first.
Oh, shit.
When we were just partying and shit. And then later on, shit, you know, only the strong survive, and the weak just start falling off. And before you know it, was only 3 of us. Like, the main niggas, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, recently we was just talking about, like, we want to recruit, but it's just so hard, bro, to just add niggas. Like, I done been in studios with niggas and catch they vibe, and I regret it. Like, damn, you do not make the cut. Like, you gonna make niggas look bad, bro. Like, or like one of the homies or me, we gonna get into it. Like, I can see it. Like, let's prevent the preventable. Like, you feel me? If a nigga carry himself the right way, then you feel me, we gonna bring him along. Like, I even like give a big shout out to my nigga Greg. He healing right now from the car accident. He unexpected though, but to me, he cope, without a doubt. Like, we just shot a video, he threw out the whole video. He fit in. He don't even do music. You know what I'm saying? That nigga gangbang and work out. Like, you feel me? Like, but it be shit like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? We start off like 10. Then once shit started taking off, it was like 4 of us. And then the 4th one did some whole shit, had to cut him loose. To shit, it's just been us 3. And us 3 been rocking for a very long time. Like,
so was it you 3 that were first in your home studio too?
Yeah, it was
same
us,
3.
The same, when it was the home studio, it was 5 of us. It was 2 other niggas. The 4th one, I just told you, did some whole shit, cut him off. And the 5th one, He cut himself off and he started working at Fridays. He became a substitute teacher and shit. Like, he had a whole different path. He didn't believe in what was going on. He couldn't see it through. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get through them rough patches. Like, it's a light at the end of that tunnel. And now shit popping, we talk about bringing him back around, but he probably still wouldn't fit in. Like, he wouldn't know how to deal with this shit. Like, Sway and B-Lo and me, we've been doing this shit a long time. Like, nigga, I've been doing B-Lo since like, I say like 10th grade or like 11th grade. And I've been doing Sway since 6th grade. Like, nigga, I used to beatbox for Sway on the corner. He had a paper, he'd be rapping off the paper.
Oh,
nigga,
shit.
we beatboxing, nigga, on the corner in front of Gompers Middle School, no cap. So, you feel me? It's a lot of history in this shit. It's just not as easy as it looks, you feel me?
It wasn't overnight.
Hell no. I wish it was.
Yeah.
You hear me? I wish.
I feel that. That's what separates you from like a one-hit wonder or somebody.
Nah, absolutely.
You know what I mean? Somebody who just came up off of a viral moment.
Yeah, that passion gonna force you to evolve every time. Like, you know what I'm saying? You never do the same thing if you got real passion. You just gonna evolve, for real.
So do you feel like music in the West Coast is repetitive? And how do you feel about rappers taking other rappers' styles? Has that ever happened to you?
Music in the West Coast being repetitive, give or take, like, you know what I'm saying? I give it like another 5 years, it'll be something different. It shifts every time. Like, it's kind of like a little bit of the same, but like, you gonna get like the Ratchet shit me and Jay do, or you might get some little Draco offsprings, like niggas rapping low on the dark beat, like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's repetitive, and we just speaking on LA, we not speaking on the Bay, like, you feel me? I went to the Bay and got me some sauce, you feel me?
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep it real. I ain't even get my sauce from LA. I went to the Bay and got my sauce and came back down and everybody fucked with me. You know what I'm saying? So it varies. I can't really put my finger on it, but it varies. I could say the artists are not like aware enough. Like, they not looking at what the masses are fucking with. Like, what's the universal sound in the United States or even around the country in rap music right now? Of course, trap music. This is my perspective. And then the runner-up right now is the Detroit sound. I bullshit you not. That shit can get played from here to New York. You know what I'm saying? LA shit get played from here to New Mexico. You hear me? Like, that's as far as it going. And we want shit bigger than that. And then, what was the other question?
Especially because Texas got its own style too.
Exactly, but they trap though.
Yeah.
That's trap. They still got the trap tempo. They just got their own, like, slang and they accents and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then what was the other question?
I said, how do you feel about other rappers taking?
Oh, that. I did have a nigga take my whole shit. He took the whole Burn Rubber Again beat and got signed off of it and everything. This is early on. Like,
No.
He ain't shit now. That's the funny part. He ain't shit now. Like, you know what I'm saying? I remember that shit like yesterday. But to each his own, that's what we in this shit for.
So he used the same beat and everything and just try to run with it?
Pretty much. I think he had somebody remake the beat.
Yeah.
Like their own version and on God. He got signed.
Just copy and paste.
Yeah, this before you can buy a blue check. He got the blue check. I'm like, oh shit. Like, so it don't matter. Like, you know what I'm saying? All that shit is a facade. Like, yeah, you could get on a nigga ass. You copying me. I did it first. But it don't matter. Definitely if it worked.
Yeah.
Now what you gonna do? He got a check off of it. He doing shows. What you gonna do? If anything, just take it as a pat on the back and keep creating, you know what I'm saying? Because that's gonna set the tone. Like, Young Thug and Future is a prime example of that. Like, you think, if that's the case, nigga, Future will be on the internet complaining all day. There's so many niggas that took his style, him and Thug. Like, definitely Thug. Nigga, they birthed the Cardis and the Uzis and nigga, they embraced them. They didn't shun them away like, oh, y'all niggas some little peons, y'all copy me. Like, that's the part of the game, bro. Like, it's to be recycled and renewed, you know what I mean? And that's how you get something new. So I don't really take that shit too personal if a nigga copy, like, you know what I'm saying? I might just embrace the nigga, like, hey, let's do a song. We might come up with some crazy shit, you know what I'm saying? So
Two minds better than one.
hello, that's real shit.
While you were coming up, or even now, who in the rap game inspires you?
Starting off rip, it was, of course, Sway. he was kind of being modest when he was up here talking about that shit. That nigga been rapping his whole life. I ain't gonna lie. He been rapping his whole life and been knowing how to rap though. Like, not like, oh, he still got some polishing to do. He been knowing how to do that shit for a long time. And then 2015, like, nigga, that was like a spanking to me, like, in a good way though. Like, it really opened my eyes. Like, nigga, we at the crib at my mama house, nigga, we 20 deep every day. Niggas, bitches, every time before a show, it's going down. It's about 5 bottles of 8-ounce leanings. It's 30 hoverboards and Glock 30s on the floor. Like, it's crazy. I'm like, damn. And nigga, we at my mama house, nigga, at the time, broke with roaches in the crib. None of that matters. You know why? Because we got the hottest nigga in here right now, nigga, and it's going down, you feel me? This music shit is above all that. So that really woke me up. And then that following year from 2015, 2016, we went to South by Southwest, and that was some more mind over matter. Nigga, we ain't had no money. We was scamming at the time. Nigga, Sway said that shit. He was like, nigga, they said, because we went with Generation Now. This is like early. This is Fresh Uzi. This is Scheme. This DJ Drama. This Don Cannon. They like, Sway like, man, they said niggas can go, but they only got like an extra seat on the Sprinter for you. Sway already had a seat. He like only got an extra seat for you. We still think about Rob, our homie Rob, producer, the homie Porter, and at the time it was the engineer, the homie Crook. So I'm like, nigga, we taking everybody. Nigga, we scam it up. We run it up in a week. We ran up like 2-3 bands. I kid you not, split it down the middle, get the rental van, and we all go to Texas. That shit blew my mind. Like, nigga, we early Uzi, purple dreads, like, nigga, Don Cannon, DJ Drama, they tell you, nigga, we going to the shows, they tell you, if you see us, if we the last person, if DJ Drama or Don Cannon the last person, you better be in front of them, or you not getting in the show. And you gotta wait till y'all done. And that happened to me before. Like, we had to chill outside the venue because we lagged, like, you feel me?
Yeah.
They performing, going up in there, you gotta watch niggas come out, the venue sweaty, like, damn, that shit was crazy. That shit hurt, nigga. Like, you better fall in line, like, taught you music discipline and, like, you know what I'm saying? That shit was beautiful, nigga. We ain't even had nowhere to sleep, nigga. We slept in the garage. Nigga, Sway slept on top of a pool table, nigga. I slept on a deflated blow-up bed. You know what I'm saying? Because that was the only cushion I had between the concrete. So you feel me? Them times like that, that shit meant everything. And that shit molded me for what was to come. And then after that, of course, like the bigger artists I'm around today, like definitely my boy King Kong. Christian had me around a lot of people. Like, you know what I'm saying? He Diddy's son. Like, anybody I bring around him, like, it's thumped down. Like, you already know what time it is. Like, you feel me? I just brought my engineer around him. And that nigga was shitting bricks, was nervous, like, you feel me? Like, but that nigga right there, man, my nigga Christian and my nigga Justin Combs, like, they done had me around some of the biggest people, and like, you get to see how the average person act around a real celebrity. Like, you feel me? That Twitter, that internet shit is real in real life. Like, people don't know how to control themselves, so it just teach you how to carry yourself around bigger people, not to blow your cover, and not to be too much of a fan. Like, you want to plant that seed and move on.
No, I definitely had to learn that early on. Like, you're coming into these rooms with different people that are just higher up than you. You gotta know your place for a little bit. You know what I mean? Stay cool. Don't try to like be out the norm, you know?
Facts. And energy is real, bro. Like, you feel me? It's some of the times you don't even have to do nothing. You just go in there, you one of the freshest niggas. They gonna be on you. No cap. I done been in some places I like you. I believe the way you dress is the way you gonna feel. So I'm gonna dress the best every time, you feel me? So nigga, I go in with that shit on. Niggas on me, who was him? Like, you feel me? Like, energy is real, and how you carry yourself is just like, he cool, he laid back, he got that shit on, like, man, who is this nigga, you feel me? Yeah. So it's shit like that too, you feel me? Like, you're not too cocky, you know how to shake hands and smile and greet yourself, like, you know what I'm saying, greet people. So that shit mean everything, bro. People skills, for real.
Yeah. Communication skills as well.
Absolutely, gotta be transparent.
So, how long have you been signed, and what label did you end up signing to?
I've been signed since 2019, and then I signed to Atlantic and Asylum. Like, Asylum do all the groundwork, and Atlantic pay for everything. So that's just how that go.
How has that been, like, for anybody who's never, like, even thought about being signed or just
for me,
up and coming?
For me, it's been cool. Like, you feel me? Like, I ain't like, it's been cool. It's a different day and age, bro. This is not like getting signed in 2010 or 2011. Like, nigga, a lot of shit is at our hands. Like, we don't really need labels. I signed to a label because I wanted more exposure, and who don't want $1 billion machine behind them? Like, you feel me? Like, nigga. So that's why I signed, and the experiences, and don't sign if you scared though. Like, if your passion don't override your fear, don't sign, because it's gonna fuck everything up. My passion override my fear with getting signed. Can't no label shelf me, none of that shit. Like, but I had like a run with them in 2019. I did the Rich and Ratchet project with them, and then the pandemic kind of slowed shit up. Like, they still check in on me here and there, but they also trust me to guide myself in what I can do and build more buzz. And then I go back. I still ain't turned in my first album to them. Like, I still got a back end. They still owe me a 6-figure check. Like, you feel me? But what type of nigga would I be just to go turn in any old album and get the money? Like, you feel me? Like,
nah, it's still your brand. It's still your craft.
Yeah,
you know
it still
what I mean?
means something. It ain't just about that check, man. Best believe I want that motherfucker, but I want to do better music more than I want that check.
Yeah.
You feel me? So all's well ends well. And I've had a few offerings last year to get bought out my deal from Atlantic. So anything is possible, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Don't let people get hung up on that shit. And I still got distributors I might release through. Like I said, they trust me with it. And I got to understand it with them. Like, if I release a song and it go too fucking crazy, I'm willing to get that to them. Like, all right, take that. Do what y'all want to do. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
Because they going to take care of everything. So I'm cool with that. I'm not trying to hold out or nothing.
When it comes to music, how versatile would you say that you are?
Personally, I'm very versatile, but publicly I haven't been. Up until like last year, I started like really branching out and shit. But I'm very versatile. I think I'll be showing a lot more of that in the future. I just didn't want to force it and then it be corny.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if the Ratchet shit is what I'm mastered at right now, then by all means, I'm finna run this shit to the ground. You feel me? So that's just what it was. But I feel like I probably showed a few moments I was versatile on features on other people's songs and shit like that. But hella versatile. I just want to feel it. I don't want to just go in the studio and do a love song because I haven't did one. Yeah. Now it's whack, it's corny. It's not really emotions. I'm not giving you no real, like, you feel me? So yeah, I'm versatile like a motherfucker, for sure.
So you ain't gonna put nothing else out different unless you know for sure like this is finna go.
Yeah, like I gotta feel it the same way I feel the Ratchet shit. That's why the Ratchet shit went up, cause I'm really living like that.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna feel this shit. And I don't care who liked the song, cause I do. You know what I'm saying? And that's how a song blow up.
No, real shit. I had to learn a long time ago when I was younger, like, it's not really about them just rocking with you. Like, you gotta make them rock with you.
Exactly.
You gotta make them like you.
Sway
you know what I mean?
say that shit all the time. You gotta put that shit in these niggas' face. You gotta make them like that shit. You gotta fuck with it. You know what I'm saying? You gotta set the example for your own shit. Yeah. Niggas see you turn to it like, what the fuck? Like, well, maybe this shit is hard.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, oh
not
God.
Real talk, because if you just quiet with your shit, then they're gonna be like, oh, he don't even care about his shit.
Oh God, why would I fuck with your shit?
Yeah.
You don't. Hell nah, that's clap.
If you could work with any artist that makes a different genre of music, what genre would you want to try it?
I'll do, for sure. I'll do some shit with my nigga Bad Bunny off rip. All I need is one song with him, and it's a rap. I ain't gonna lie. Bad Bunny would be fucking crazy. Just off, man, that nigga made $11 million off touring.
Yeah.
Like, Jesus Christ.
He's the biggest artist in the world right now.
Yeah, I guess it wouldn't even be the music, because I would want to get in his head on the business side too. Like, okay, how do you hold this shit together? Like, what's your glue for you to make 11 million on tour? You selling out stadiums. What's the mind state? Like, how are you getting through the night? Like, are you just doing this shit blindly? And then once tour over, it all hits you? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I would have so many questions. Like, you know what I'm saying? How's everybody getting paid? Or You know what I mean? But most of that, because if a nigga making $11 million on tour, he has to have some type of hand in that, bro. There's no way the label's taking care of all that. No way. And nigga make $11 million, nigga, I need to know where every dollar going to. Because you know what I'm saying? He still gotta pay everybody. So you're not getting that full 11 million. So you don't want nobody sneaking the extra million from you because you don't know what's going on. You know what I mean? So I would just want to sit down with him and get in his head on that shit, the music and the business, for sure.
So listen to reggaeton, just trying to get, you know what I mean? That's cool, sure. Even for an artist at your stature, like, to be able to still, like, want to peep game and still want to learn more shit.
Hell yeah. It
shows character.
Yeah. Sure. There's too much information out here, bruh. It's scary. It's scary how much information out here.
Out of all the videographers that you've worked with, who has been, like, your favorite?
Favorite videographer. As of recently, I can't really say, like, damn. I'll probably give y'all the same answer, like Gonzo. The like honorable mentions would be like Voice Too Hard. He been around since the jump. I can give my nigga his flowers for that for sure. Voice Too Hard, you go crazy. And I watch him elevate from $500 videos to $1,500 videos. So yeah, definitely them two, like Gonzo, Voice Too Hard. And my nigga Randy too. My nigga Randy, he on this shit for sure.
What are your pet peeves when working with producers, videographers, or even like janky promoters?
Oh man, that's 3 different topics right there. They all their own things. Janky promoters on their own, I hate them. I just dealt with that. Somebody got like shot at the show. I guess they passed away. And it was all because of the promoter. Like, I'm blaming him because you supposed to be tidy up. Where's your security? Nigga, the security acting like bitches. The security behind us. No cap. I was like, bruh.
So y'all secured the security.
Bruh, it's fans in there, nigga. Yeah. You know, niggas like, we rapping nigga shit. We got gangsters as fans, so it's a nigga in there like, yeah, blood, I got that thing up right now. Don't worry about nothing on the set. You with me. Like, you know what I'm saying? The fans is my security. Yeah. I'm like, all right, say no more. We in a front on bullshit. Like, what's going on? Nigga, we look back. I'm on my mama. I'm saying, like, where the fuck is security? We parked in the front. Like, nigga, like, where y'all? Y'all not even securing the nigga car. Our car got bullet holes in everything, bro. So I'm like, where the fuck is security?
So y'all got caught up in the crossfire and everything?
No, they fought from inside the show while I'm performing. Oh. They start fighting. I'm thinking it's some regular shit. That always happen. The fight go from inside to outside, and they beating the nigga up on our car. Like, the way the car is fucked up, you could tell how the whole story went. Yeah. Like the side mirror bent in, so you could tell nigga was all like this on the car getting beat up. Then nigga whipped out, poo, 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 poo. Bullet holes all in the car. He was laid out like right there.
So they smoked him on your car?
Pretty much, bro.
God damn.
And the promoter, he was the first nigga to leave.
Off top.
He was out of there. He was gone, but that fucked up my business later on. I had a show with Bravo in Santa Cruz, and they told them like, yeah, Chike can't come. He's dangerous. And that's because of that show.
So it painted an image on you almost like oh, my shows cause altercations and shit.
Yeah, it was just a janky spot with a janky promoter, so fuck them. That's terrible business. That make you want to do something to a nigga. Like, now, all right, I'm going to become the dangerous nigga you paid me out to be, because I'm finna fuck this nigga up. Yeah. You fucking up money, all type of shit. And then videographers, the worst thing that could go about them is them not editing or getting the shit done right. But I been knew how to deal with that. I never put my eggs in one basket with dealing with people. Like, I always got to back up. I'm gonna make sure you know you're not that important. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? So you don't think you got the one up on me. I don't give a fuck about none of that. I'm gonna get it done one way or another. Yeah. And then producers, they just get thirsty, like ridiculous thirsty, or like a nigga just trying to throw his beat out there. Like, you hear me playing beats, but you talking about you got beats. Let me finish doing my thing so I can focus on you. You know what I'm saying? Let me get this shit out the way. And you know what I'm saying?
Like they grab at it too fast, like
yeah. But I done seen that thirsty shit work for producers. And I don't know how, but hey, to each his own.
For any underground rapper, they be in the DMs like, Work with us today.
Nigga,
we got 4 beats for $30 today.
Man,
you know what I mean? They be trying to get their name out there like that.
I was just telling the homies this shit the other day at the shoot. Like, nigga, I was in the studio with Ruby Rose. Nigga, she chilling on the couch just like this on her phone. Nigga, it's producers right here ready to fight each other. Like, no, I got the placement. I got the beat for it right now. Like, damn, you embarrassing yourself. Like,
yeah, all of them.
Dignity out the window, bro. And guess what? She didn't do nobody beat that night. And you just did all that for no reason. She ain't even, all right, send it to my email. None of that. These niggas just act the ass for no reason. You know what I'm saying? And not like that, like Ruby Rose, you know, she still get it in, but she not no Cardi B or nothing, you feel me?
Yeah.
So it's like, nigga, this not even the biggest female artist you can get.
And you already acting like that.
Yeah, that's why God treated you like that. That's why you still below and at the bottom of the barrel. You don't know how to act.
Damn, message to all producers, janky promoters, and videographers.
Man.
Get your shit together.
Have some self-control, brother. Have some strategy. Don't just be going in there chicken with your head cut off.
What do you have going for music right now? What can the fans expect to see? Any new albums, mixtapes?
We just collecting and stacking everything. I'm doing a lot more co-membership with my brothers, Sway and B-Lo, and then I'm doing a lot more singles, but I'm just stacking everything. I don't want to just release shit off the, you know, off the humbug, just, oh, I'm dropping this today. I don't drop, like, it's gonna be a plan. It's gonna have a package with it. You know what I'm saying? Marketing and DJs, who gonna spin it, radio play, and shit like that. So definitely, we in the early 3 months of the year, so I'll say like about next month, May, shit'll be jumping off, like, you know what I'm saying? But once it started, it ain't gonna stop, like, you know what I mean? I wanna get like 6, 7 videos done. We just did one, a co-member video like 2 days ago. We got another one done, and
Stacking the vault up?
Yeah, like, it's getting crazy, it's getting crazy. And I'm excited for that shit. It feel way better doing it like this, like, you got 7 different videos, like, all right, it's like a kid in the candy store, like, which I'm gonna drop first, you feel me? I'm gonna drop some gangster shit, some shit for the hoes, or you feel me? Like, there's so many ways you could go with that shit. So definitely, it's gonna be a crazy summer. I know that for a fact.
So do you handle all your own marketing and stuff like that?
For sure. I do all that shit. I've paid for every studio session I've ever had in my life. You know what I'm saying? So, nah, yeah, it's nothing, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Maybe I'm too hands-on to where like my managers and shit is just.
Nah, you got the plan, man. Like,
yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Just figure it out.
Yeah, it's a gift to have a vision, and you just got to be strong to see the vision through and bring it to life, because it's not gonna be easy. If it was shit, then everybody would be that nigga out here.
Yeah, I've definitely seen a lot of artists with like the clout, but without the planning, without the articulation behind it to be able to like put some shit together.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
That shit is a blessing, bro, for real. And you just gotta really take your time sometimes. And sometimes they be thinking it's the music that's a problem. Oh, I'm not doing this, I'm not doing that. And it's really them. Your home not right, so you're not the best you, so you can't do your best music. It's little shit like that, like, nigga, you got fucked up teeth, or like, I just had wisdom teeth pulled. You know what I'm saying? Little shit like that, like, I can't be I'm not the best me. I'm waking up, my back tooth hurting every day. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, I'd have studio sessions, oh God, I can't even rap no more. Like, you know what I'm saying? My shit hurts so bad. Or nigga, like, I recently did a lot of investments. Like, I've been making a lot of investments. But before that, I didn't have none of that. Like, I'm just spending money. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like I couldn't make my best music if my home wasn't right. Like, if I didn't have no real plan, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm not getting my shit right, my investments. I'm not at my best health. Like, you know what I'm saying? And health is really wealth. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm big on that shit, bro. Not playing.
After becoming a bigger artist, like, is that when that started? Like, before reaching like the success that you've seen, like, did you not pay attention to those type of things at first, and then you just gradually started seeing it for what it was?
You know what? I did pay attention to it, but I didn't take heed to it like I do now.
Okay.
Like, now it's a part of my formula.
Yeah.
Like, now that's some shit I'm gonna preach. I've did it before. Like, before I made my biggest song, I was on that without knowing though.
Yeah.
Like, it was just one of them times. Like, I'll wait till shit get too bad. Like, some wrong with me or my body get too bad, and I gotta go do something about it. and you need to be on it. It needs to be ritual. You got to take care of yourself. Your body is the best vehicle, the most valuable shit you got. This is for the rest of your life, bro. Like, you got to take care of yourself if you want to be the best you and produce the best shit in any field that you in. You feel me? So you have to take care of yourself. That shit is a must. And people put their body last, and they not think about it subconsciously, which is scary. So you know what I'm saying? You got to take care of yourself, bro. Now that's a part of the formula. You feel me? Once you at peace, you unstoppable. Can't nobody fuck with you, I promise you. At peace and self-confidence, I promise you, that's the best shit ever.
So before we wrap this up, is there anything that you want to tell the fans?
Shit, man, just, be on the lookout for a lot more shit, you know what I'm saying? Niggas is evolving and branching out. We just doing a lot of different things right now. My boy Sway got the melodics locked down right now. I've got a Twitch team for us to stream a lot of shit we do, like, you know what I'm saying? So we just want to incorporate a lot of today's day shit and just keep your eyes out. And if you're already tapped in, then just stay tapped in. And if you're not, we gonna put this shit in your face anyways. It don't matter. You're gonna see us on every blog and media outlet. So yeah, see you when I see you.
All right, it looks like we're about done. From everybody here at In the Clouds, we appreciate you taking the time to chop it up with us. This is the host with the most. Eyez is out the building.